Hello everyone, my name is Xue Hao. My English name is Alex, and now I live in China. I independently invented a new trade method, exchange trade, which will change the operating model of internet platforms and help us find the new growth points for the world economy. In addition, exchange trade can also improve commodity productivity and transaction quality help us delay economic recession and fight economic crises. The creation of exchange trade theory and the production of PPT teaching video are completely by me alone. However, due to my poor English, I did not display the video content directly, and the PPT explanation sound you heard later is done by computer software. There are two problems with my PPT presentation in English. The first problem, the video won't work well by doing this because my English is not good. You might not be able to understand many of my presentation. The second question, doing this will take me a lot of time. Even introducing a issue of extreme trade requires me to spend a lot of time on speaking practice. Doing this caused me to take me more time to complete the video, and you understand the ad screen trade will also be delayed. Given the depending recession right now, I think we are running out of time. I think it will have been a better option to release ad screen trade earlier. So I chose to write the Chinese PPT and speech, then translate them in English with the help of Google Translator, and finally rely on Microsoft's AI voice software to record the English version of Alice Trade explanation video. Because of the theoretical construction of extreme trade, the writing of relay copywriting, the production of PPT, and the recording and editing of videos are all completed by me alone. So if there are some omissions in some tabs, please forgive me. Please don't miss my video because PPT is displayed by AI. And don't choose to close my video because the wrong words and grammar in the video. Because edge screen trade that invent is really important. It will not only help world to delay the economic recession, help many countries fight the economic crisis, but also help the fund hope when your career is not doing well. Now, let's get started with the body content of the screen trade.
Hello everyone, my name is Xue Hao, and my English name is Alex. I independently invented a method to fight the economic crisis. Alex scoring trade. Please remember the name of this method, because it will be famous all over the world and completely change the world. This video is the second in the Alex scoring trade practical application series. Classic practical application model of Alex scoring trade. In the last video, the first video of the Alex scoring trade practical application series, I tried to introduce you to what the Alex scoring trade is in more concise language. In this video, I will introduce you to a classic practical application model of Alex scoring trade. It should be emphasized that this model is applicable to almost all internet platforms, such as internet business platforms, internet video platforms, internet music platforms, etc. If you happen to work on an internet platform, please take a moment to watch all my videos. Because the Alex scoring trade I invented will make a huge difference to your internet platform. The Alex scoring trade is divided into three parts, followed by the same unit price transaction, Alex scoring survey, a scoring game with prizes, and score trust rating. In the practical application of the Alex scoring trade, the main changes focus on the second and third parts of the Alex scoring trade, the Alex scoring survey, a scoring game with prizes, and the score trust rating. When a buyer closes a deal on an internet platform, the buyer is always invited to rate the product. And I invented the Alex scoring trade by improving the traditional after-sales scoring system for merchandise. When the internet platform uses Alex scoring trade, two new functions will be added, namely The first new function, the product scoring game with prizes, that is, the Alex scoring survey. The second new function, score trust rating. The first new function, the product scoring game with prizes, that is, the Alex scoring survey. Set up platform credits. The first new function provided by the Internet platform for users is the game with prizes for product rating. First of all, if we want to play a game, we first need to do a little preparation for the game. Since it is a game, there must be winners and losers, so we need to set up chips for the reward scoring game. And this chip is platform credits, which are related to the original operating model of the Internet platform. In the original operating model of the Internet platform, the main income comes from two aspects: charging users who buy goods, and charging companies that advertise on the Internet platform. Then there are at least three ways for Internet platforms to issue platform credits. The first way, when a user buys a product, the Internet platform presents the user with platform credits. The second way, when users watch advertisements on Internet platforms reward users with platform credits. The third way, users pay US dollars to buy platform credits directly from the Internet platform. What is the role of platform points? Platform points can be exchanged for US dollars, gifts, Internet platform privileges, etc. on the Internet platform. Platform points are not only the chips of the game, but also the reward of the game. Once the platform credits are set up, we can start building the rewarded scoring game. When a user purchases a product on the Internet platform, they can participate in the scoring game about this product by paying platform points. Basic product scoring game plan is as follows. For example, the current rating of a product A is 8.0. At this time, the Internet platform can invite Internet platform users to play a rating game based on the score of 8.0. After users purchasing a product on the Internet platform, users can place a bet based on the product's score. If users think the score of product A should be higher than 8.0, select the Worthy of Higher Score button. If users think that product A should be lower than 8.0, select Deserves a Lower Score button, as shown in the image below. Three possible outcomes for each round of the scoring game. 1. If there are more users who choose the Worthy of a Higher Score button, then the user who chooses the higher button wins the game, and these users will share all bet platform credits equally. 2. If there are more users who choose the Worthy of Lower Score button, then the user who chooses the lower button wins the game, and these users will share all platform credits bet equally. 3. If the number of users who choose Worthy of a Higher Score and Worthy of a Lower Score is equal, this round of the game will be a draw, and all users will withdraw their platform credits. As a specific example, suppose the result of a product rating game is as follows. In this round of scoring games involving 10 users, each user uses 30 platform credits as chips to compete for the game's rewards. The result of the game is: users A, B, C, D bet that item deserves a higher score than 8.0, and users E, F, G, H, I, J bet item A is worth a lower score than 8.0. Since there are more users who bet product worthy of a lower score than 8.0, users A, B, C, D lose all platform credits bet, i.e. they each lose 30 platform credits. Users E, F, G, H, I, J win the game. They can split the platform credits bet by all players equally, that is, they additionally win the platform credits lost by users A, B, C, D, and finally each of them wins 20 platform credits. Optional Rule 1 gives the user the right to choose more scoring range. The scoring game with prizes can also change the game mode by changing the rules. After purchasing commodity A on the Internet platform, users can pay platform credits to participate in the scoring game about commodity A. If Internet platform users feel that the score should be higher than 8.0, they can select the Worthy of a Higher Score button. At this time, the default score for product A is 8.1. If the Internet platform user thinks that the product A should be lower than 8.0 points, select the down button, and the default score for the product A is 7.9 points. Additional, Internet platform users can also click to select other scores and give product A other scores, except the last round of score 8.0, as shown in the following figure. After that, the internet platform will group the users according to the scoring order. For every X users who participate in the scoring of product A, the X users will be divided into a group, and the group of users will be organized to play a scoring game. Now suppose that X is 10, that is to say, for every 10 users participating in the scoring, a round of scoring game will be organized. Unlike the previous basic scheme, when users are allowed to choose more scoring range, the distribution of rewards will follow the following rules. After each user is scored, the internet platform calculates the average score of each scoring group composed of 10 users and then ranks them according to the difference between the user's score and the average score of the scoring group in which they belong. The closer an individual user scoring is to the average of all 10 user ratings, the higher the ranking. The higher the ranking users, the more rewards they can get. We assume that the first, second, and third users can get 50%, 30%, 20% of all wagered platform credits as rewards respectively. As an example, suppose the scoring results are as follows. In this round of scoring games, 10 users participated, and each user used 30 platform credits as chips to compete for the game's rewards. The result of the game is that users A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, and J rated item A as 7.5, 7.6, 7.6, 7.6, 7.9, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, 8.4, 8.5, and finally the average scoring of item A by 10 users is 8.0. According to the rules, the smaller the difference between the user scoring and the average score, the higher the ranking, so their ranking is E greater than F greater than G greater than D equals H equals C equals I equals B greater than A equals J. Because only the top 3 users can get rewards, users A, B, C, D, H, I, J fail in the game and lose all platform credits bet, i.e. they each lose 30 platform credits. Users E, F, G win the game, they can get all platform credits that all players bet on, they get 50%, 30%, 20% of all platform credits respectively. That is, users E, F, and G additionally win platform credits lost by users A, B, C, D, H, I, and J. Finally, users E, F, and G win 120, 60, and 30 platform credits in the scoring game, respectively. Optional rule to change the control group. In the basic plan, every 10 users as a game group participate in the scoring game of the same product A. The internet platform counts the betting directions of these 10 users and then judges the outcome according to the betting directions of these users. But in practice, we can also change the control group. Score data of the user group participating in the game as the basis for judging the game's victory or defeat. And in optional rule 2, we can use other users' scoring groups as a control group. There are at least 3 modes of using other users' scoring groups as control groups. 1. According to the order in which users participate in product scoring, a fixed number of scoring users is used as the grouping basis, and the latter scoring user group automatically serves as the control group for the previous scoring user group. 2. According to the order in which users participate in product scoring, a fixed time is used as the grouping basis, and the latter scoring user group automatically serves as the control group for the former scoring user group. 3. To ensure that users participating in the scoring cannot obtain the scores of the control group before the end of the scoring game, select any scoring group as the control group. 1. According to the order in which users participate in product scoring, a fixed number of scoring users is used as the grouping basis, and the latter scoring user group automatically serves as the control group for the previous scoring user group. This is one of the control group selection methods that I recommend. When the internet platform conducts a product scoring game, it can be grouped according to the order of user purchases. When users accumulate a certain amount, they are automatically grouped into one group. Then, the scoring results of the next group are used as the basis for the distribution of rewards for the previous group. As an example, let's assume that product B is sold on an internet platform. When using the prize-winning product scoring game, users can be grouped according to the purchase order of the users. Every X number of users who rated product B group these rated users into a group. Now suppose X is 10. At this time, the first 10 users who rated product B are the first group, the 11th to 20th users who rated product B are the second group, and the 21st to 30th users who rated product B are the third group, and so on. In the scoring game, the second group is the control group of the first group, the third group is the control group of the second group, and the fourth group is the control group of the third group. The advantages of setting the control group in this way are: statistics are very convenient, the scoring curve is smooth, and the scoring is more valuable. The disadvantage is that the reward distribution time is not stable. If 10 users rate product B within half a day, the user will receive the reward in about 1 day. However, if only 10 users rate product B in 2 months, then some users have to wait for more than 2 months before they can see the scoring results and get game rewards. There is uncertainty in the user scoring game experience. 2. According to the order in which users participate in product scoring, a fixed time is used as the grouping basis, and the latter scoring user group automatically serves as the control group for the former scoring user group. This is also my preferred method of choosing a control group. When internet platforms use rewarded scoring, time can be used as a basis for grouping. At this time, each group can use the scoring results of the next group as the basis for reward distribution. Still using the example of commodity B, when the internet platform uses the commodity reward scoring game and uses 1 day as the basic unit for grouping. At this time, users who rated product B on January 1st will form the first scoring group, users who rated product B on January 2nd will form the second scoring group, and users who rated product B on January 3rd will form the second scoring group, the third scoring group, and so on. In the Alex scoring trade, each scoring group can be used as the control group for the previous scoring group. The user score on January 2nd will be used as the control group on January 1st, and the user score on January 3rd will be used as the control group on January 2nd. For the control group, the user score on January 4th will serve as the control group on January 3rd, and so on. The advantages of setting up a control group in this way are convenient statistics, clear data summarization, and more valuable scoring information, although reward distribution has a certain delay, but because the time is relatively certain, the user's game experience is better. Disadvantage is that if the number of score of a product fluctuates greatly, there is a risk of cheating. For example, in the rating of product B on the internet platform, if 50 users rated product B on the first day, and only 3 users rated product B on the second day, it is not recommended to use the next time period's GRIUP as the control group. 3. Scoring users can select any scoring group as the control group under the premise that they cannot obtain the scores of the control group before the end of the scoring game. In the Alex scoring survey, a scoring game with prizes, as long as the buyer can ensure that the people participating in the scoring do not know the scores of the control group, any scoring group can actually be set as the control group, including the past scoring group, but there are players in this way risk of cheating. I can't predict the effect of this setup right now. I have to know the details before I can give advice. Optional Rule 3: Change scoring intervals. I suggested in the 13th issue of the Alex Scoring Trade Theory series item 2 important patches that in order to ensure the proper functioning of the Alex scoring trade, if a meaningful scoring record already exists for an item, it needs to be the next time the scoring trade is performed, to mask part of the scoring interval. Then there is a problem: how to choose the masking interval of the score. In Optional Rule 1, the rating mask interval is just the original rating, 8.0, when in fact, we can enlarge the rating interval. For example, we can set the rating mask interval to 7.8, 7.9, 8.0, 8.1, 8.2, and the rating interface is as shown below. After the user purchases a product on the internet platform, he can pay the platform credits to rate the product. If the user thinks that the product should be higher than 8.0 points, he can select the Worthy of a Higher Score button. At this time, the default score of each product is 8.3 points. If the user thinks that the product should be lower than 8.0 points, select the Worthy of a Lower Score button, and the default score for the product is 7.7 points. In the previous game program, if the user thinks that the product should be higher than 8.0, select the higher button, and the default rating for the product is 8.1. If the user thinks that the product should be lower than 8.0, select the lower button. At this time, the default score for the product is 7.9. When choosing other scores, you can also choose 4 options of 7.8, 7.9, 8.1, and 8.2. I have a few suggestions for enlarging the interval of product scoring masking. 1. It is very important that the upward and downward shielding intervals must be equal. For example, the last valid score was 8.0. If the 3 grades below 8.0 are set as the shielding interval, 7.7 to 8.0 cannot be selected, then the 3 grades above 8.0 must be set as the shielding interval, 8.0 to 8.3 cannot be selected. 2. It is appropriate that the rating mask range is 2 to 10% of all rating levels. For example, if the score is based on a percentage system and the score is rounded to 1 decimal place and there are 101 scoring levels, including 0 and 10.0, then you can assign a maximum of 5 levels up and 5 levels down, and a minimum of 1 level up and 1 level down is set as a shielding area. Assuming that the last valid score was 8.0, the total score range is 0 to 10.0, then the widest masking interval can be set to 7.5 to 8.5, and the narrowest can be set to 7.9 to 8.1. 3. The larger the interval of the score mask interval, the higher the score volatility will be. So my suggestion is to adopt multiple rounds of strategies with different shielding intervals for newly launched products or services. At the beginning, a larger shielding interval is used. When the new round of scoring results is close to the previous round, the scoring shielding interval should be shrunk, and if the score fluctuates more than the previous round, the shielding interval should be enlarged again. For example, assuming that the first round rating of a product is 8.1, the interval of the second round masking interval can be set larger. For example, set it from 7.1 to 9.1 with an interval of 10. If the result of the second round is 8.2, which is not much different from the result of the previous round, then reduce the interval to 5 in the third round. If the gap between the scores of the third round widens again and the result is 8.5, then increase the interval to 10 again. Repeat the assessment until the score stabilizes. 4. The selection of the shielding interval can be made according to the sales of the target product. Generally speaking, when a product is abnormal, the sales volume or the complaint rate fluctuates abnormally, the shielding interval should be enlarged. If the product sales are normal, it can be carried out in a low-interval shielding interval. 5. When product ratings are linked to the performance of product producers, if you want to stimulate competition, use a larger shielding interval, and if you want to maintain stable operations, use a smaller shielding interval. Recommendation Rule 4. Penalty mechanism for extremely score intervals, extremely high or extremely low. My article 2 Important Patches, Issue 13 of the Alex Scoring Trade Theory series. In order to ensure the efficient operation of Alex Scoring Trade, users who have won awards at very high or very low scores should be penalized, deducted their scoring game rewards. The more extreme the number of ratings, the more rewards are deducted. Example, when the rating interval is 0-10.0, we can set the penalty interval to be 0-1.0 and 9.0-10.0. When the user gets a game reward with a rating lower than 1.0 or a rating higher than 9.0, the reward will be deducted. 0.1 points below the 1.0 score, 10% will be deducted from the user's due reward. For example, Tom should have won 100 platform credits in the scoring game, but since Tom rated the product as 0.6 points, Tom's reward will be deducted by 40%, and in the end Tom can only get 60 platform credits reward. Likewise, for every 0.1 point above the 9.0 mark, 10% will be deducted from the due reward. For example, Tom was supposed to get 100 platform credits reward in the rating game, but since Tom's rating is 9.5 points, Tom's reward will be deducted by 50%, and finally Tom can only get 50 platform credits reward. As another example, if the scoring result of product A is as follows. From the statistics table, we can know that the winners of this scoring game are user E and user F, but since they won the game with a rating of 9.5, they will be punished and their winnings will be deducted. 9.5 points is 0.5 points higher than 9.0 points, so the rewards of user E and user F are reduced by 50%. Assuming that according to the original rules, user E and user F should have 150 platform credits each in this scoring game, but due to the addition of the extreme scoring range penalty mechanism, now user E and user F can only get 25 platform credits each. The second new function, Score Trust Rating. In addition, the Internet platform also provides users with a second new function. Users of the Internet platform have a right to grade the trustworthiness of the ratings of users of other Internet platforms. In order to ensure fairness in traditional product scoring, all users must see the same reference score for the same product at the same time. This mode looks normal, but it is actually problematic. If a product reference score is generated using the product evaluation data of past users, no matter what the reference score is, it can only provide effective suggestions to some users. The reason is very simple. Each user has different product preferences. Assuming that the reference score of a product A is 8.0 points, then there must be user X who think this product should be worth 10.0 points, and user Y who think that product A is only worth it 6.0 points. For user X and user Y, a reference score of 8.0 for item A does not meet their needs. Therefore, according to the Alex scoring trade principle, the Internet platform will provide a new function, Score Trust Rating. The Score Trust Rating gives Internet platform users a right. Users can freely adjust the rating trust for other users. When Tom, a user of an Internet platform, performs a score trust rating, it will change the calculation rules for the reference scores of the products he sees on the Internet platform, and then the reference scores of the products that Tom sees will change. For example, when Internet platform user A adjusts the rating trust of another Internet platform user B, and user B once rated product X, then when user A browses the reference score of product X on the Internet platform, he will see the reference score has changed. Assuming that user A increases user B's trust degree from 1 to 10, when the Internet platform pushes the score of product X to user A, it will magnify the score weight of user B by 10 times when calculating the score of product B. Assuming that user A reduces user B's trust degree from 1 to 0.1, when the Internet platform pushes the rating of product X to user A, it will reduce the rating weight of user B by 10 times when calculating the rating of product B. After using the Score Trust Rating function on the Internet platform, if users on two Internet platforms perform different Score Trust Rating operations, when these two user accounts view the rating of the same product Y on the Internet platform, what they see the reference score for product Y are likely to be different. For example, an e-commerce platform uses Alex scoring trade for transactions. When consumer Alan purchased a new suit on the e-commerce platform, he was invited to participate in the scoring. The result of the rating was that the suit got an average score of 70. Alan was lucky, he scored exactly 70, and he felt that the suit was worth the score. In the end, he became the winner of the scoring game and received a $100 reward. And the e-commerce platform invited Alan and other buyers to conduct a new procedure. Each buyer judged the trust of other buyers according to the score. In Alan's opinion, the suit should have a rating of 65 to 75, impossible lower than 50, impossible higher than 90. At this point, Alan can choose to follow users with a rating of 65 to 75, and blacklisting users with a rating below 50 and a rating above 90. The e-commerce platform will record Alan's actions, which will affect the product reference score that Alan sees. Scoring trust rating includes two aspects, trust coefficient and trust coefficient applicable range. Alan needs to choose between these two aspects when operating. 1. Trust factor. 2. Scope of application of trust factor. Theoretically, users who have not purchased this suit can also participate in the trust rating, but since these users have not actually purchased the suit, their trust rating may lack authenticity. 1. Trust factor. The trust coefficient refers to the degree of trust a buyer has in another buyer. In the traditional product reference score display, the Internet platform will default that all users participating in the score are equal, and they have the same impact on the product score. In such a case, for consumer A, who who uses the rating of the product reference, his trust coefficient for all the consumers who participated in the rating before is 1. When consumer A pays attention to another consumer B's trust coefficient will increase. We assume that this coefficient changes from 1 to 10. This trust coefficient will be reflected in the product reference score seen by A. The e-commerce platform, it will increase the influence of concerned users in the product reference rating. For example, Alan saw a new mobile phone on an e-commerce platform. The after-sales rating of this mobile phone was 70 points. This score was obtained from the score records of 2 consumers, Bill and Carter. Bill gave this phone an 80, Carter a 60. In the traditional product reference score display, since they have the same trust coefficient, the after-sales score of this phone follows the following formula. Rating equals 80*1 plus 60*1 divided by 2 is equal to 70. After the score trust rating is implemented, one buyer can adjust the trust factor of another buyer. Suppose Bill is Alan's friend, but Alan does not know Carter. At this time, Alan can follow on to Bill and adjust Bill's trust coefficient. We assume that the coefficient is adjusted from 1 to 10. When the trust factor is adjusted, the mobile phone's reference score that Alan sees will change. Rating equals 80*10 plus 60*1 divided by 10 plus 1 equals 78. After the trust factor is adjusted, the influence of trusted users on ratings will rise. When consumer A blacklistings another consumer C's trust coefficient will decrease, and this trust coefficient will also be reflected in the product reference score seen by A, and the e-commerce platform will reduce backlist users' impact in product reference scoring. Still using the example of Alan and the mobile phone, after scoring the trust rating, Alan also has the right to blacklisting other consumers and lower the trust coefficient of another consumer. For example, although Bill is Alan's friend, Alan knows that Bill and his shopping preferences are completely opposite, and Alan can adjust Bill's trust coefficient at this time. Let's assume that the coefficient is adjusted from 1 to 0.1. When the trust factor is adjusted, the mobile reference score that Alan sees will change. Rating equals 80*0.1 plus 60*1 divided by 0.1 plus 1 equals 62. After the trust factor is adjusted, the influence of untrusted blacklisting users on the score will decrease. 2. Scope of application of trust factor. When one buyer adjusts the trust factor for another buyer, it is also possible to choose the scope of application of the trust factor. The trust factor can be applied to all commodities or a certain category of commodities. For example, when Alan adjusts Bill's trust factor, he can choose the scope of the trust factor. If Alan feels that Bill's preferences only for digital goods are different from his own, then Alan can limit the application of the trust factor to digital goods, and the e-commerce platform will record this information. When Alan browses the reference score of digital products, the e-commerce platform will downgrade Bill's influence on the reference score. When Alan browses the score of clothing products, Bill's influence on the product score will not change. If Alan feels that Bill is completely untrustworthy and Bill's opinions on all commodities are unreliable, then Alan can choose to include the scope of application of this trust factor to all commodities, and the e-commerce platform will record this information. The e-commerce platform downgrades the Bill's impact on the reference score when viewing the reference score of the product for all products. The content of this video is very important. In a follow-up series of videos in the Alex Scoring Trade Practical Application series, I will apply this model to many well-known internet platforms, and this model can help these internet platforms become better. Finally, if you realize the value of the Alex Scoring Trade after watching my video, please also forward my video to anyone who needs it, whether they are your relatives, friends, classmates, or strangers you don't know. They may be suffering from economic recession at this time, and the Alex Scoring Trade can help them. See you in the next video.